One of the secrets of being a great cook is being a great shopper. And so when I'm in the supermarket, I'm that guy willing to go there. And when it comes to mushrooms, the most important characteristic is how they smell. So you're going to see me, yeah, that's what I do in the supermarket aisle, and I get some looks. The reason I'm doing this is not just because it's a little bit funny, but you can actually smell the difference between a good mushroom and a not so good mushroom. They should be earthy and sweet. And if you get any sour or fishy notes, and you often will, it's a sign that the mushroom is beginning to go off. You also want to make sure that there are no dry or discolored parts of the mushroom. You can do that by just looking. When you get your mushrooms home, don't tie them up into a plastic bag. You want to buy them loose so you can smell them, but then keep that bag open in the refrigerator so that the ethylene gas that they release can escape and will slow down the rotting process, because mushrooms are really delicate and they're not going to last all that long, but they will last a little longer if you keep the bag open. Now, there are a lot of beautiful mushrooms on the table. I want to tell you about each one of them and how I cook with them at home. So the most boring and the basic is the button mushroom. They're got an okay texture, not much flavor, but they're fine. I actually think the cremini are a step up. They've got an earthier flavor. These are actually small portobellos and are kind of my default basic house mushroom when you come to the Bishop household. Next up, we've got the big boys. These are the portobellos. You don't need to buy them with the stems because you're just going to get rid of them. So if you just see caps, that's fine. Probably the most important thing about the portobellos is when you get home, you can't wash them. Now, despite what a lot of sources say, you can wash a button mushroom or a cremini mushroom, but mushrooms with a lot of exposed gills, and you're going to see here, there's a lot of gills on this mushroom, it's going to soak up so much water. So instead, you really want to take a pastry brush, kind of just brush the dirt off. You'll be fine. If you want to get a damp paper towel, you can certainly do that, but don't wash the portobellos. Same thing goes with the shiitakes. So these also have a lot of gills and will soak up water, and so they're better just cleaned with a paper towel. They're usually very clean and not as dirty as the portobellos. You're going to get rid of the stems here. They're really very tough and woody, and the caps, you want to make sure that they're nice and thick, and this little curl is a sign of freshness. Now let me tell you a little bit about some of the more unusual and exciting mushrooms here on the table. Up front, we have oyster mushrooms, and as the name implies, they're actually a little bit briny and super savory. Back here, these are king oyster mushrooms. Yeah, they get their name because they're super big. The texture is amazing. They are the best mushroom as a centerpiece for a vegetarian meal. Morels, these are actually fresh morels. Now, they're a little bit spongy, a little bit nutty. I love them. Little critters like to hide in them. So you want to kind of go like this, shake them out, and make sure that there's nobody living in there, nobody's home. So that's a good thing. Over here we've got maitake, also known as hen of the woods. They have a very feathery, light texture, a little bit of a smoky flavor. They're lovely sautéed. Sautéing is also what you want to do, and preferably with some good butter, with the chanterelles. Now the chanterelles have a bit of fruitiness to them that just is delightful. Keep it simple, the mushrooms are the star there. Up front, we have the enoki. Now these have a crisp texture and a very mild flavor. I actually think that they don't need to be cooked. I use them instead of croutons as a garnish in hot soup, and the warmth of the soup is going to soften them up just the right amount. Finally, and certainly not least, we've got the woodier mushrooms. These are great in a stir fry because they're really tough in a good way, a little rubbery. They've got real texture to them and a lovely nutty flavor. The wonderful world of mushrooms. Don't be afraid to stick your nose in when you're at the supermarket.
Take our recipes and reviews wherever you go with the America's Test Kitchen mobile app.
Fail-proof recipes, unbiased equipment reviews, how-to videos, and a vibrant community of like-minded home cooks.
With smart searching and handy tools, you'll have everything you need to create the most amazing meals.
Download the America's Test Kitchen mobile app today. We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it.
Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.
And if you're ready to take your cooking to the next level, head over to americastestkitchen.com and get a free all-access trial membership.
While you're there, you can sign up for our free email newsletters and download our app.
With unlimited access to over 14,000 of our test kitchen recipes and 8,000 product reviews, you'll have everything you need to cook and learn.
So I ask, what are you waiting for?
Let's make something great together.